Welcome back to our channel, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had everybody from Sentinel State Prison smash that subscribe button, go and have them smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to all the patrons. I love you. Believe me when I tell you, you're the heartbeat of this channel and the only thing keeping this going. Stay tuned for your well-deserved shout out at the end. This episode right here, fucking bitch. Oh, no, I'm sick, man. This sucks. No days off. This is a good, juicy one, man. Interesting topic. I was aware of the YouTube channel called Between the Lines. Go subscribe, Between the Lines. I tell you to go subscribe, I'm not even subscribed. Here, let me hit the fucking subscribe button. There you go. Go subscribe. Let me tell you something about a leader, man. I'll never ask you to do something that I wouldn't fucking do myself or haven't already done. So, Hector, get to the fucking point, my boy. Between the Lines, man, I been seeing it, okay? And I knew my job as a lieutenant, sergeant, and an officer, okay? I knew inmate politics, prison politics, not because I was corrupt, but because I was very, very privy to my environment. That's how I survived unscathed, right? Thinking man's game. I had noticed, and again, no disrespect, but I had noticed on all these types of channels and California model, it was always the blacks. It was always the blacks getting interviewed. I'll go to the Between the Lines right now, so you know I'm not a racist son of a bitch. Black, man serving 174 years. This fool looks like Mexican apparently, but it has to be an SNY yard. I don't know. Point I'm trying to make is, the majority are the blacks, right? And I know the prison politics because they can get on camera and talk all they want. That's the truth, and they do. Well, it looks like a white guy of some sort. Anyways, they're predominantly black, okay? And I did come across this Mexican, right? No disrespect because I said this Mexican. And when I initially saw it, I just kind of didn't think anything of it as a consumer of the YouTuber world. And then Renegade Media, J-Han, shout out to him, go subscribe. He did a freaking video on heavy hitter from the organization from the South, does an interview. I'm like, what the hell? And then he said the name, Turtle. I'm like, what the hell? And I started piecing the pieces, the puzzles together, right? And I'm like, dude, what does this mean, right? What does this mean? In the world of real prison politics, not your guys' make-believe mind, or however you want to perceive prison to be, what does this mean? Because everybody knows that at the time, you could go back to the YouTube of the documentary of Calipatria State Prison. There was a MAC rep, Southerner, Sureño. He was talking in front of the camera, and next thing you know, they stabbed the shit out of him the following day, right? And everybody knew what time it is. So let me break it down for you, non-prison people. The Southern Hispanics have a rule. Well, actually, I should say this. The organization from the South, the highest members, heavy hitters, have a rule that nobody is to participate in an interview, right? Now, that's an old rule, and we're going to get somewhere in this conversation. That's an old rule. And by doing so, you would be penalized, stabbed. I don't even want to use the term beat up because ain't nobody beating up anybody there. They're stabbing each other. And then you had a heavy hitter like Weddle Sherm who came out on the YouTube, and then he went to the feds, and there was some discussion on his standings and what does this mean. That was years ago, right? So then I see this guy, and me, from my perspective, apparently you guys like to hear my perspective, I'm like, what the hell? What does this mean, right? What does it mean? And right off the top, I like it. It's different, but I'll tell you guys why I like it, okay? Because it's change. It's positive change that needs to happen. And look, nobody needs my endorsement. Nobody needs my blessing. It's just my freaking opinion on how I see it, understanding prison world. The man comes on there and and gives his testimony about how he was able to survive 32 years in the security housing unit, the SHU, solitary confinement. And if you read some of the comments on there, somebody wrote, you guys are praising this man for You guys are praising this man for living in a box for 32 years. You need to get your priorities straight. I would say there's people at different levels of the game, right? And I think it's like the most work that you've put in, you're fucking tired. You're tired. So to the person that wrote that, put in some more work. Put in some more work on behalf of whatever the fuck you believe in. Because apparently you haven't seen the big picture yet. This isn't even a shot at him, right? This isn't even a shot at him. The man goes on to talk about, I used to work out, read books. Now, did he talk about anything criminal? No, he did not. Do I know of this person? Never met him personally, never crossed paths with him. However, I have read a lot of material that he is held in high regards from the consensus of the people, right? The people. And I could kind of gather that from him talking. He's just shooting it straight, older man, no disrespect, just fucking putting it out there. Now, why do I like it? Because it's history. I'm all about documenting history all of a sudden. The Pelican Bay SHU is historical, right? I didn't even realize it then. And I say that now because if you get these fucking booger eater tablets, these booger eaters with helmets and breast implants and transgenders, people can always look and be like, damn, that's your guys' prison system? That's gacho. And be like, no. We used to have this cool shit back in the day. It was called the SHU, man. We put these guys away for 32 years. Don't even trip. It's history, right? Now, the system was broken, evidently. The system is still broken. You've already heard me say that the SHU, it was not a good idea because if the sole purpose was to stop the violence on the main prison yards, I can tell you of numerous riots I have been involved, numerous staff assaults I've been involved, numerous attempted murders on peace officers I've been involved. All of those men were sitting in the SHU. Didn't stop shit. Didn't slow nothing down. The motherfucker was turned up. Woo! We about to get fucked up today, motherfuckers. We's about to get fucked up in this easy beezy for sheezy my kneesies. Speaking of kneesies, this guy, twice in my life, right? Twice in my life. One in person. Oh, shit, forgot about this. And now hearing on this YouTube video, I have heard heavy hitters from the South refer to black people as Africans, right? Oh, fuck. You guys are wild, right? But I see what's going on here. The first time I was at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility, I was a PIO. Pollard was a warden. Pollard is black, big and black. Let me tell you, from Pomona. Blood type. You had the freaking heavy hitter from the South. He was there. Oh, he was there. I was wearing my suit, the PIO. We were in the gym. You had all the MAC reps from every race. You had Raquel Buckle. You had the plumber, Stedman. And all of a sudden, that heavy hitter's just conversing. He goes, yeah, and the Africans. When he said the Africans, my face just went like, in my head, I'm like, holy shit. And the warden, Pollard, goes, the Africans. The MAC reps for the black, they were kind of younger, right? They didn't really truly appreciate him saying that. It was a moment, right? It was a moment. So he didn't even skip a beat, man. He's like, that's his lingo. And then I hear this guy say it. And I'm like, holy shit, that's twice. That's twice. right? And then it dawned on me. It's probably like my grandma, no disrespect. She used to say some fucking racist shit back in the day, man. And I was a kid, and I knew better. I say, hey, no, no, they don't say that no more. No, fuck. I'm not with her. I love you guys. Anyways, this homie dropped the African bomb, and I laughed to myself on the couch. That's not what this episode is about either. 10 minutes in. It's good, man. It's good. It's about time that the prison organizations evolve, no disrespect, evolve into current times 2025. Let's admit, let's be real. Social media is prevalent. Social media is dominant. Not only is social media prevalent, social media is dominant. Hold on. My nuts started fucking vibrating. It was a fucking phone call. And it's about time that they evolve, right? The same way that CDCR has failed to evolve, but not only did they fail to evolve by capitalizing on social media, they used it, but in the wrong manner. They lied. They continue to lie. They're pushing a false narrative. And the people are not stupid. The people know the truth. So by that man getting on the camera, what he did, I'm not going to say he opened Pandora's box, but in a way he opened Pandora's box, okay? It's a way to show, hey man, I'm an old man. Not only have I been in prison for over 3 decades, I've been in the same damn exact cell, never left it for 32 fucking years, okay? And this is my story. This is not only my story, this is the story of a lot of other individuals. Now, there's fucking people that say, well, Hector, he killed somebody. All you judgmental motherfuckers, man. And I get it. When I was a fucking CO or wearing green, I didn't want these inmates to get nothing. I didn't want them to get dick diddly squat. It's just it's a part of the system. It's part of the machine, man. It makes you like that. Fuck that. Fuck them. They shouldn't have shit. Well, I don't believe child molesters should be able to enjoy a tablet and some ice cream. I agree on that. But come on, man. You're living there. Just give them even the... I left, right? Yeah. I say let them have it. I'm just not going to be the one to give it to them. Let them have it. Moral of the story, man. It takes courage to not just go against the grain, but to... make a bold move like that. That's a bold move, man. But here's the catch-22. Because with every action, there's a reaction, right? And I'm going to end it like this. And I don't want to end it negatively. It's just I'm looking at the whole picture. What does this mean now for the future? Okay, does that mean that Sureños get now authority to talk on camera? I would more likely say no, right? In general as a whole. Now, let's say there's a new policy in place, right, amongst the prison gangs, and they're like, hey, you can talk on camera, right, as long as you get prior approval and if it only pertains to a rehabilitation, right? But if anybody knows the world, there's fucking dummies everywhere, right? There's dummies everywhere. COs, sergeants, lieutenants, inmates, captains. There's fucking dummies everywhere, man. You can't even... Jack in the Box, there's probably dummies that work there. Fucking give you ketchup instead of hot sauce. Somebody's bound to fuck it up, right? Somebody's bound to fuck it up. I mean, you're probably going to have a guy go on there, spill some type of beans. It's going to cause some collateral damage. People are going to get fucked up. So you kind of just... You got to look at the good, the bad, the ugly. It's prison. Yeah, I'm not giving any advice. I don't want to give advice. That's just the way I see it, man. It's cool. Because other than that, we would have never known. Right? You would have to wait till somebody either debriefs or paroles or whatever. So this is like giving education to the masses. And I don't give a fuck if you hate inmates with all your heart and soul. I used to hate inmates at one point, keeping it real. It says a lot about a dude that doesn't break in their brain after 32 years. I don't care, man. Again, there's different levels to this game. There's different levels to life. When you're old, you're tired of fighting, you just relax and you watch the show. With that, love you guys. Keep pushing forward. This episode is sponsored by the following patrons. Cynthia, it is what it is. Johnny, Danny Fresh, Rescue Chick, Fatima, JP6184, Joanna, John Paps, Alex, Hopes and Promises, Scary Perry, Put a Work Order in, Jolene, Justina, Casas, Third Watch, Desert Warrior, James, Luis, Miguel, The Real Chit, Abuelita's Journey, Abuelita's Irma, John Wick, Rodrigo, Keep Pushing Forward, Giant Manhattan Pizza in Anaheim, go check them out, Homie Hangout, MC Counslip, Lena, Jeremy, Frank, Roberto, Lilybutt 209, all you pedophiles pretending to be gangster, Ernie Castle 420, 89 made me. You're a long way from Starbucks, homie. What's up with Starbucks giving you glass cups now? I don't like that. Ali, Terry, Ramiro de Leon, The Hound, Miss R, Milkers, La Primera Play at Your Own Risk 209, A-Rob 310, Chris Lesniak, I don't know, I'm not the regular, Big Shags at Westminster, Pachanga 209, Darlene from Santa Ana, VSP Yeti, Sabatino, Earth, Blood, Operator, Adalberto, Mercenary Mindset, Any Reason I Can't Hold You, Fontaine, Dixon, McCrary, Program Time, Carnalito, Treatment Nod Time, My Outdoor Activity, Gigi, Vinny Todavía Me La Pela, Santa Barbara County, Brother Matt at StateIssuedCollection.com, Shut the F Up and Make It Wink, A La Verga 760, G-Ride, Vote News Come Out, The Prison Psychologist, Fuerte 84, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines, Put Me Out 6 Self, AWOL Like Monty, Cherokee Cat, Raider 62, L. Eli, Gerardo, Rigo, SD, Pelon 1205, Denise, the real McCoy, not the fake McCoy, JB Smooth, Salinas Valley's Outdoors, CO, Give Me Some Toilet Paper on the Dead, Homies, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Ragtop 5.0, Carmine the Pitbull, EOP Whisper, F Fear 602, Viva Mexico Cabrones on the Dead, Homies, 72%, It's a Landslide, La Reina, Winston, Tony, El Skid, Hobie Cat, Lead with Love, Albert 12 on the Dead, Homies, LT Keeps It 100, Big Uso D, J.I. Esquiel, Nova, Linda, the retired CO, Marius, Javel 66, Hey Girl, Pop Me Up so I can give you some OJT. RJD has been sold out by CCPOA President. RJD has fallen. It's funny that the best is for last, man. RJD has been sold out by CCPOA President. RJD has fallen. What's up with those stupid little fucking things on the door on Delta Yard, man? And the homie Rags. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. Love you. Keep pushing forward.